What's going on, everybody? This is Reignfreeze here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Town of Salem. I decided I'm going to mix up the channel a little bit. I posted a shell shock video yesterday. I've been posting Counter-Strike montage and stuff before that, but as I explained in yesterday's video, if you haven't checked that out, I can't record Counter-Strike at the moment because of the programs that I'm using. They're not working properly, so I have to try and fix that out. So yeah. So today we're going to play Town of Salem. It's a game where there's a town, and in the town there's town members, mafia, serial killer, and a couple others, which I'll explain in a minute. And if you're a town, you try and lynch or hang or execute all the mafia and serial killer. And if you're the mafia and serial killer, you try and kill everyone. If you're a serial killer, you have to kill mafia, and if you're mafia, you have to get serial killer killed as well. So today I'm going to be playing as Steve from Minecraft. Oh, I can't have a space after it. And yeah, so I'm going to sort of mix up this a bit. I might polish one of these every few days, I guess, maybe intermittently with some other stuff. But we'll see how it goes. So let's see how we go and see what role we get. So hopefully we're not Mafia, because I don't like Mafia in this game mode. It's a bit boring. Executioner, I can deal with this. I can work with this. So I can claim Escort first night, I think. I think Escort's the way we're going to go. We're going to claim Escort and then say that I role blocked my target. If that didn't work, who's my target? Perp. Perp. So what works with the executioner role is I have to kill my target by hanging them. I can't, if they die during the night, I become a jester, and then I have to try and get myself killed. And if I get myself killed, like lynched, then I win. So, general plan is going to be sort of sit tight for a couple nights, see what happens. But my target will always be a town member, which is why it's a little bit tricky. So they're never going to be the mafia or the serial killer, which is unfortunate. So we'll sort of see what happens. Probably, my guess is Bleach is either going to die or he's going to be a veteran and he'll load it first night. No, Corwin. Did he even talk? No, he didn't. That's odd. Alright, so this could work really well. Stabbed by the serial killer. I'm going to claim his mafia. That's not good, I didn't buy it. Sorry, I wasn't talking very much there. I was focused on trying to get my guy killed. I'm going to say I role blocked Perp again. And if there's still no Mafia kill, this is going to work really well. And if there's not, I can just say I voted someone else, I escorted someone else. So this whole bit here, complete lie. So that's I'll put the music up a little bit for you so you can hear it. Alright, so I can't die at night either, so I'm immune at night. Come on, please, one death. Yes, perfect. Please don't be, please be a serial killer, not mafia. No, he was killed by mafia. First night was a, serial killer. Because if Mafioso's in jail, Godfather attacks. Yeah, so what I'm trying to sell now is... So... I'm going to vote Perp. Perp is a Mafioso. Because I couldn't rollblock him. Yes, Perp is Mafioso. Perp is Mafioso. He has to be Mafioso. Good, this is really good, because if I get this, I win. Which is really good. No, you can't be veteran. No, I'm not Mafia. No, we gotta go for guilty. So I can't talk now, because I can talk now. He's gotta be. Yeah, he is. He is going down, hopefully. I hope he goes down. It'd be awesome if he did, because that means I win automatically. Because, yeah. Yeah. Go on, I got him. I did it. Well done. Alright, cool. So that's really good. So I won. So no matter what happens now, so awesome. Well, we win now. So we can't die at night, which is brilliant. Sorry about that. That got intense. I had to get him killed. And now I can talk to you guys a little bit. So, Telltale, my role is Executioner. As you can see here, Medium, which is unfortunate. The Medium's curse. He can contact the dead. So if he's alive, he can talk to the dead. And if he's dead, he has a seance that he can use. He can only use it once. And if he uses his seance, then he can talk once to someone who's living once he dies. So he can relay information from dead things. For example, the jailer could have said, Perp, he claimed vet, which would have worked it out, but the jailer didn't put it in his will, and the medium didn't say it to anyone. And I'm still alive. So even if I get lynched now, it doesn't matter. So now I can just stir up shit, because I win no matter what. I win with SK, I win with Mafia, I win with the town. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit until they talk, and then if someone says like, ooh, investigator's down, Mafia's in good stead. So... so this person was attacked. Healed or immune? Okay, let's see. Melon was attacked last night. Healed or immune? Let's say healed. Okay. Is Phase Doc? I'll ask if he's Doc. Okay, cool. Who's Phase? What number is he? 13? Ah, he's 12. yeah, see, I already won. So I'm just basically telling him I've already won the game. If he kills us, the town lose. Purpose my target. Keep me alive and I'll vote with you. Yeah, so yeah, that's easy. So even if I die here, I still get the win, but we'll sort of play it. I got killed. So that was basically, the town are kind of stupid because I could have stayed alive and helped the town. But that's alright though. But because my goal over here is lynch my target at any cost, I've already done that. It doesn't really matter if I die now. Which is kind of good that I'm dead, because now I can sort of explain the roles a little bit more. Sorry to perp. Anyway, so now I can talk to the dead for bits. Okay, we'll go down the roll list now. Yeah. They should have kept me alive. Perp was first game. Sorry for your first game, Pope. Anyway, so we'll go down the list. So Sheriff, what Sheriff does is obviously the Sheriff of the town, but he's going to hiding so no one knows that he is. So, Mafia's dead. Where's the serial killer? He's AFK or something? Because he killed first night and he hasn't touched anything since. That's odd. That doesn't usually happen. So this is the chat log. There's a serial killer killed there, but he hasn't done anything. Question mark? I claimed escort. Or was that Thomas? Did Thomas claim Doc? Yeah, Thomas must have claimed Doc. Yeah, I don't know, probably not. Yeah, so they're saying how does he know how to heal? So I think basically what's happening is Phase Apex, the doctor, has been healing whoever the serial killer hits every night. But this guy said it's cheating, but probably not. Because I don't know how that works. He could be in a Skype call with the serial killer, and he's saying, I'm doing this one, but not likely. Hopefully later on I'll get some people in a Skype call and we'll play together. We won't like collude together, but we'll be sort of just talking and trying to guess each other's roles as well. So I've been stalling. Sheriff can investigate people, interrogate people, and if he chooses one person to interrogate each night, and if he interrogates the right person, if he interrogates the serial killer, the person who is the serial killer, then he knows exactly that the game like literally tells him your target's the serial killer. If he interrogates the mafioso or the framer, who are both part of the mafia, it says something about they could be involved, they're involved with the mafia or something like that. But if he looks at the Godfather, it says not suspicious. So if you see someone not suspicious, it means they're not suspicious, or maybe they're Godfather, but usually not suspicious. Doctor heals people, has one self-heal that he can use at one point. If this is the serial killer, if Phase Apex picks the person who's serial killer's healing again, then that's ridiculous. No, he didn't. Okay, he picked the one the mafia was killing this time. Or no, it couldn't be. Yeah, because even if yeah, Jonathan Colin's still here. There's nothing he can do. Investigator. He can ask Bleach, because Bleach was a lookout. See if he knows anything. He didn't keep a will. So But most important thing to do in this game, if you have an investigative role, so if you're sheriff, investigator, jailer, lookout, or is there another one? No, that's it. Always keep a will. Even if you're a doctor, keep a will. That helps as well, because you'll be able to know if you healed someone and they were killed, and then you can tell if they're good or not. Escort, always keep a will, because if you block someone, basically if you're town, keep a will and say everything you did first night. So you know how I was doing this before? I was going N1, etc. That's because I was pretending to be escort, and I was saying I escorted per, and then no mafia attacked, so that happened then. So, why are they killing this guy? I don't even know. Anyway, so yeah, down the roll, investigator. Investigator does similar to sheriff, but he'll give him like possibilities. So if he hits the doctor or the serial killer, it'll say your target works with knives. So you get clues. So they might be a serial killer, they might be a doctor. Where the mafia's going to win here, by the way. Unless this is him here. But this is one of the mafia now. And then if he gets the other one, it might say mafia. He's a leader amongst men, so it's mayor, godfather, or vampire hunter, which is one that isn't in this. Vampire hunter is not in this game mode. And mayor is really rare because that has to come under the random town. There's only one possibility it happens, and there's heaps of random town. It can be any of the town in the game. It can also be any of the town killing, so veteran or the other one, which I can't remember. I'm going to put the sound up a little bit, I think. Is there... Oh, I don't have settings in here. I'll do it over here. Sorry I'm mucking around with the settings. This is my first game playing on this version, which is the Steam version. I've been playing on the browser one, and it's a bit different as far as the recording goes. So yeah, investigator gets clues. Jailer, he jails a person every night. He asks their role, and then he can kill up to 3 people, execute them. So, for example, first night's the only time you can't execute. So if you get... yeah. Ooh, hello. Nice. So that was SK. Nice. Perfect. There we go, finally. That was odd. The SK actually hadn't been playing, so the doctor wasn't getting lucky. So jailer can jail people and execute people. It's a really good role because you get to find out roles a lot. So you should keep a long will and sort of maybe even write down the role list, which is something I'm going to do. And then sort of put names next to them as they claim them. And if someone claims something that someone else has, you know that they're lying. And also if you jail the serial killer but don't kill him, he'll automatically kill you. So if you jail the serial killer, you have to kill him if you know it's the serial killer. Who else? Medium, talks to the dead. Godfather, he leads the mafia. Framer is part of the mafia. He can frame someone each night, and if an investigator or a lookout looks at them, it'll say they're something that they're not, so they say they're part of the mafia. So if sheriff looks at the medium, and the medium was framed by the framer, the medium's thing will say your person's part of the mafia, sheriff's gone. Didn't keep a will? Ah, always keep a will. Oh wow. I'm going to play ranked practice a bit, because it doesn't matter as far as ranks go, but it's practice for it, so people kind of know what they're doing. Yep, so next, frame executioner, that's what I was. I have to kill a target, and then once I kill a target I win, no matter who wins. Escort's like a prostitute, sort of, but escort. So they occupy someone's night and they role block them. Means they can't do their duty. So if the escort role blocks anyone, they can't do their duty, except the jailer and the serial killer. Serial killer kills escort, no matter what, and jailer, but it does still block them, so they don't kill 2 people. And jailer just can't be role blocked. And if someone is jailed, you can't role block them or kill them. That's something I forgot to talk about in the jailers. Next up is mafioso. So it's like it kills for the godfather. So the mafioso at night, they talk with the rest of the mafia, and they can vote who to kill, but the godfather has final say. If the godfather dies, mafioso gets promoted to godfather, and then if the mafioso dies, framer gets promoted to godfather, I think, or mafioso, I'm not sure. And then if mafioso, if for example, if the jailer jails the godfather, the mafioso can still kill though, because there's no one to do it. And also the other way around, godfather tells the mafioso to kill, but if the mafioso is in jail, godfather will kill for him, or if the mafioso dies, godfather will kill himself. Kill on himself, not to kill himself. He'll do the killing himself. Next, lookout. Lookout is similar to the investigative roles. It looks out, but it just tells you who visited. So if lookout were to watch me, for example, and someone visited me and I didn't die, he'd know I'm serial killer or executioner, or godfather. They're the three roles I could be. Yeah, there's 3 mafia, 2 town. They've already lost. Easy. It's kind of easy to win as the mafia in this, which is I don't like being it because it takes the fun out of it. I think they can vote someone up here and just off them and then get the last kill. 2 nights left. Serial killer kills people. That's how it works. Simple. Now, town killing is one of the 2 random roles. So the town killing can either be the vigilante or the veteran. Vigilante can shoot someone at night, on just like based on evidence that they see, or randomly. Often people do it randomly. And if they kill a town member, so they kill anyone green, then they kill themselves the next night from guilt. But if they do kill a mafia, a town, a jester, or the executioner, the town killing is the only person who can kill the executioner, I think. The town killing, so the vet or the vig. So the vig goes out and shoots someone, they're a vigilante. The veteran is an old World War veteran. There's no point in this guy, he's putting his will down. And it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Like, the guys, they only need 3 votes, and there's 3 of them, so it's bam, 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 they're done. So these guys, 1, 2, 3, I think they're all the mafia. Yeah, so it's Callum, Daddio, and Akdong. And then, who's the last guy? Face Puncher is the jester. Face Puncher's jester, which means he's going to die tonight, which means he loses as well, because the jester has to try and get himself killed, which is one of the next roles I'm talking about. But town killing, the other one is the veteran. He's a World War, like a war veteran, so he has a gun in his house, and he can go on alert, and if anyone who visits him when he's on alert dies. So I've played games where the mafioso tried to kill him, and the serial killer tried to kill him, and in a different game mode there's another mafia called the Disguiser who disguises as that person, and Disguise also visited him to try and disguise, and they all died, and this was it was like 3rd night or something, so we were down to a godfather, which was interesting. Jester has to try and get himself killed, so Face Puncher can technically win, I think, if they vote him up now and then off him. But if the Jester gets himself killed, he gets revenge from the grave, so he can then kill someone from the grave. Yeah, so my sound isn't working. Okay, I don't know if the sound actually worked for this game, but you know, maybe it did. I'll have to check that later. But so Jester, when he gets hung, he kills one of the people who voted him guilty. But if he dies at night, nothing happens. Yeah. GG me. I win as well. Random town, it can be any of these town. Here, it can also be the mayor, who's the leader of the town. If he has to reveal himself as mayor, and then he gets 3 votes, his vote counts for 3. This guy saved the mafia. Yeah, Count doesn't know how to keep wills, exactly. So it can be any of those. It can also be any of the 2 town killing roles. And I think there's spy, he can be a spy. And there's a couple others. And then there's other roles which aren't in this, because this is just a basic one, and Face Puncher's dead. Jester loses 2. Jester loses 2. Oh. So yeah, cool. Mafia wins. Could not find last will. He was a Jester. And I'm going to win. Oh, he was escort. Oh, Jester died up here. I'm an idiot. Yay! Steve wins. Steve wins. Steve wins. Steve wins. So he was the guy that I was trying to impersonate. He didn't say anything, which was odd. So cool. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoy this Town of Salem stuff, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one.